Trouble is only growing for IndiGo. What began as a wave of cancellations has now spiraled into a full-blown aviation crisis. And now the pressure has hit the airline's top deck. IndiGo CEO Peter Elbers has been summoned once again, 2 summons in 2 days. He was called in today and he's been asked to appear before the DGCA's 4-level committee once more as the regulator tightens its grips and monitors operations round the clock. Meanwhile, while speaking at Agenda Aaj Tak, Civil Aviation Minister Mohan Naidu has come down hard on IndiGo, calling the crisis unprecedented, the excuses unacceptable, and also the situation a result of gross mismanagement by the airline alone. And as IndiGo scrambles, other carriers are stepping in. Air India Express, Akasa and SpiceJet all outlining expansion plans to fill the IndiGo void and also stabilize India's skies. And my colleague Amit Bharwaj continues to stay with us. Amit, we're learning that the operations are getting back to normal as far as IndiGo Airlines is concerned. Give us the latest update.
Anjali, if you look at the operations after the curtailment order, I believe that IndiGo has already achieved its 100% operations. Because remember, 10% of curtailment order was given on IndiGo, which means that they were running near about 2,200, 2,300 flights a day. And now they are operating 1,950 flights a day, which means that they have almost achieved, I believe it's 100% operations for IndiGo now. But the bigger question seems to be as to which other airline will be able to cater to this gap that has been created after the curtailment order. You have SpiceJet, which seems to be ready with 100 flights, additional flights waiting for approval from the ministry. Having said that, more trouble awaits IndiGo. Today, the 4-member high-level committee has summoned the CEO of IndiGo, Peter Elbers, at the DGCA office. And remember, it was only yesterday when Elbers had appeared before the DGCA in the headquarters and had to submit detailed reports on several aspects of operations within the IndiGo, including the hiring and recruitment plan of IndiGo for months to come. And in fact, I had asked Mohan Naidu yesterday during Agenda Aaj Tak as to when DGCA knew that they have frozen the recruitment process, they do not have enough pilots. Why did the winter schedule was allocated to them? To which Mohan Naidu had said that they had committed that they have enough pilots at hand. So now DGCA will be also monitoring the recruitment plan of IndiGo. Back to you.
All right, Amit, thank you so much for getting us those details. We'll keep coming back to you for more updates on the IndiGo crisis. The situation, although, is getting back to normal, but Civil Aviation Minister Mohan Naidu has come down heavily on the IndiGo Airlines, saying that it was completely the airline's fault, their mismanagement, and so trouble is mounting for the airlines. Remember, the CEO of IndiGo, Peter Elbers, has also been summoned by the DGCA once again. So 2 summons in 2 days. He was called in today and he has been asked to appear before the DGCA's 4-level committee once more as the regulator tightens its grip and monitors operation round the clock. In fact, let's listen in to what Civil Aviation Minister Mohan Naidu said on the crisis in an exclusive conversation with India Today.
आप क्या मुझे कह रहे हैं कि सडनली जब आप सुबह उठे 3 या 4 दिसंबर को यू आर टेकन बाय सरप्राइज कि 1600 फ्लाइट जो 5 तारीख को पिछले फ्राइडे कैंसिल हुए, वर यू टेकन बाय सरप्राइज? या आपको लगा नहीं कुछ तो होगा, लेकिन हमने सोचा कि इंडिगो की जवाबदेही है, इंडिगो विल मैनेज इट. डिड इंडिगो टेक द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया एंड द मिनिस्ट्री फॉर अ राइड? ये सवाल डायरेक्ट है.
ये सवाल आंसर करने के लिए अभी टाइम बाकी है मेरे पास. ये कि गवर्नमेंट को राइड पे लिया है, आर दे आर्म ट्विस्टेड? दिस इज अ क्वेश्चन विच आई एम स्टिल आंसरिंग. आई एम इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ आंसरिंग because here the tussle is not between the government and the airlines. It is not between me and the IndiGo. There are people involved. There are people who are relying on these airlines who want to travel across the country from point A to point B. It is my responsibility to take care of them also. It is my responsibility to normalize the operations, look at the stability of the operations, and then I am doing an inquiry on IndiGo also how this has happened. And the question that you asked, it is utterly shocking that suddenly on one day that this situation happens. Even though 2 days back they have met DGCA regarding FTTL and they don't even mention about this.
तो was it deliberate? क्या आपको लगता है कि इंडिगो को या तो लगा कि यार मिनिस्ट्री कुछ करने नहीं वाली, डीजीसीए चलते रहेंगे ऐसे, फरवरी चली जाएगी, we'll be okay. Was it that? Or were you I come back to it, were you taken for a ride by IndiGo?
ये दोनों का मैंने पहले ही बोल दिया. इसका जो आंसर है वो इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ, हम लिखने के प्रोसेस में ही है. इसका जरूर हम समाधान देंगे और ऐसा समाधान देंगे कि कोई आगे आप या कोई और देश में कोई नहीं पूछे कि मिनिस्ट्री को राइड कर लिया किसी ने.
It will never happen again.
It will never happen again.
ये गारंटी आप दे रहे हैं सब पैसेंजर्स को, it will never happen again.
अगर ये मैं नहीं करता तो मैं क्यों रहूं इधर? I am the minister of this country taking care of this aviation sector and it is my responsibility to ensure that this doesn't happen. And the reason why it has happened is to be found out also. And that is why we have put an inquiry behind this.